Selling fabric anyway is an interesting thing because you don't go to one of your cutting up trade and say to them, look at this beautiful fabric we've made, how much will you give me for this? You talk to them, you find what they want, you find out what kind of a pattern and what kind of a color and what kind of a price they want to strike, then you go back and make a sample. Then we send that back to them where you get the order. So being a salesman is a little bit more than selling a standard product. It's the ability to be able to construct what they want into the fabric that they're thinking about. We were, by those various means, able to make a lot of different kinds of cloth here. Here they've put some of them up on the board. This particular cloth, the red and white outerwear, was our staple. The type of wool that's produced here in the Willamette Valley is not from a fine wool sheep. It is a Shropshire or a Suffolk that has characteristically coarse wool, is able to withstand a very wet weather more than a fine wool sheep would, and that's the kind of wool that we got here in the Willamette Valley for the most part, which is especially desirable for making heavy outerwear wool. The sheep were able to withstand the rain. When you took their wool into a fabric, it was able to withstand the rain. It was naturally water repellent because of the size of the fiber, larger than that of other sheep that weren't raised here. But as you can see, we have a variety of suitings, herringbone, shepherd's plaids, a variety of them. Over here are the blankets that would be produced by a napping machine as opposed to a pressing machine. The hard finished goods, like these, the Meltons, wouldn't necessarily have been sheared. They would have been felted heavily in the fulling mills and then pressed as opposed to fluffed up. This doesn't show a real good variety of the stuff we made. We really were pretty good in this mill. We did some things that they hadn't done in other mills. We weren't copycats on anything. Conversely, John Reed, who was our superintendent, a very bright guy. He was the son of the boss dyer who had been here since time began, and he became the superintendent. He studied at night on his own, and he was a crackerjack of a designer. He could have gotten on anywhere. And many times, when I say many times, half a dozen times, we developed fabrics in this mill that we were flattered by having duplicated by the eastern mills. Our ability here to make fabric that sold well in the New York market is certainly to your credit. There are plenty of mills in New England, but what we did was different enough so that we could sell it in that market, even though the freight was considerably different than 3,000 miles between the mills and the New England mills that could have sold into New York readily. So while it was a difficult thing, we did a good job. And if it hadn't been for the fact that in 1950, the woolen business died altogether, at least for the outerwear business or the type of thing that we made, I think we could function here today.